rather than, with the Muslim, it's what agrees with the Quran, what comes 600 years after. If it agrees with that, then it's true, and if it doesn't, then it's not. And there's sort of an anachronistic reading back on that type of hermeneutic. And with a kind of Christ consciousness perspective, you really have to ignore either the plain reading of the text or an actual exegetical perspective of the text in order to derive this mystical, we are all God, you can attain divinity by Christ consciousness, and you have the human Jesus and the divine Christ, but we all could be Christ. These kind of threads intersect with those individuals. There's also, the notoriety of something unusual, the conspiratorial aspect of it's either the Vatican or the Roman Catholic Church, or someone's trying to hide this stuff from us. This is the whole, onus behind phrases like lost gospels. Well, the quote-unquote lost gospels were never really lost. We've known about them the whole time. If only in name. The Gospel of Peter we've known about since the bishop of in the 2nd century, Serapion of Antioch, was written to by the church in Syria, and they said, hey, there's this document. It's called the Gospel of Peter. Should we read it? And we have this correspondence back and forth. And so even though we didn't find the Gospel of Peter in the physical documentation until until like the mid-20th century, we still understood that there was this document, and we actually knew some of its content based on the communication between these early Christians. So when we discovered the Gospel of Peter, what did it do? It just confirmed that Serapion and the church that he was communicating with, the document that Serapion condemned as being docetic and Gnostic, when we actually found the document and read it in its original language, guess what? It was docetic and Gnostic. So the term lost in a lot of these things is a misnomer, but it gives this air of secrecy. And that certain people, they know they're in the club about the secrets, and they can let you in on the secret as well.